Good evening, this is Brainy Twin Gemini here for your live Thursday reading, Q&A. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs. It really warms my heart, and I really love you guys all so much. So as many of you know, I'm delivered signs and sayings every single day, and I believe these signs and sayings are messages that I need to give to you. So in the last 24 hours, there's been some crazy energy. There has been like crazy energy as it relates to this virus. And I want to go over this virus because there's a lot of people putting fear out into the universe. And I feel that us twin flame, twin souls, fated connections, we're meant to put love, unconditional love into the universe and, kind of, I don't know, get rid of the fear, so to speak. So again, I want to thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you all so much. And yeah, I'm going to get started here with the signs and the sinks. I'm going to go over, there were some people that had paid for some super chats, so I'm going to honor their super chats whether or not you're on the live tonight. Again, oh, you guys are so cute. So I'm just going to go over the signs and the sinks, and then I'll go through the chats. And I thank you all so much. Again, you're beautiful, and I love you all so much. So I'm going to go through the signs and the sinks right now. I have to put these little babies on here, which I don't like, but age, is such a beautiful thing. So yes, hello from Clearwater, hello. Hi from upstate New York, hello, I love you. So yeah, and I'm going to go over everything now. So the number frequency I saw, and as many of you know, I'm divinely guided by this. So every single day I'm delivered signs and sayings and messages, and these messages I believe are messages that I'm meant to give to you. I strictly flip the cards surely out of entertainment purposes, strictly for myself. Everything always resonates with the cards. Or sorry, with my journal. So I can't cheat this even if I try, and I don't even want to cheat it even if I do. So I'm going to go over the number sequencing right now. I saw 1010, 1111, 1212, 111, and 333. There was one profound message that I received this morning. I get up at 3 a.m., 3:30 every morning, and I believe I get up this early because I'm delivered these messages. I get up, I come downstairs, and I write this message down. But the message that I received this morning was, always see with your heart and let your heart guide you always. People will interfere, but always come back to a place of the heart. So that was the message I received this morning. There's, one song I listened to when I was channeling, and it was like, I wrote down the word mask, and literally when I wrote down the word mask, Alice in Chains came on, Man in a Box. So, many of you are wearing a mask, and the reason why I say you're wearing a mask is because you're not being, I don't know, forthright with yourself, so to speak. And there's this mask, and there's specifically a mask with the divine masculine right now. They're wearing a mask. They're not being forthright. They're not being forthright with their feelings. I'm on COVID-19. And I'm working from home right now. I work in finance, as if some of you know. And I work for an essential service. I work for the food industry that distributes to major chain retailers. If you're in the US, you may have heard of Unify. That's where I work. And it's an essential service. And I want to thank every single person out there that are on the front lines, and they're serving the public. And they're putting themselves at risk just to make sure that we have food, and they're not disrupting the distribution chain. So I really do want to thank everybody so much for that, and I love you all so much if you're doing that. I'm fortunate enough to work at home, but that's one thing I wanted to say about COVID as well. Thank you all so much, everyone. You're so loved. So the emotions or the energy for the last 24 to 48 hours has been unconditional love. So great job, all of you. Hi, Jen. Thank you. Oh my God, I caught you live. Great. I love you all. Oops, there goes my pen. Doesn't matter. Everything's already written down anyway. Unconditional love. And one thing that I received this morning too was when and if you come together, the divine is going to flourish you with the utmost abundance. And again, I love it. I love it so much. For some reason, I dreamt of a hawk. I've been seeing hawks, but because I've kind of been in, hi, Ashley G, Philly Psychic, D Miller, they all kind of disappear. Um, so unconditional love. Sorry, I dreamt of the hawk for some reason. Probably because I haven't been seeing the hawk because I haven't really been going outside. But we're in Canada here, and spring is in full force. I opened up the door this morning. I heard all of the birds singing, and it was beautiful, 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 and I loved it so much. Um, there's some planning going on. The divine masculines are doing planning, and kind of behind the scenes, they're planning. They're planning on the life. They're planning on, well, they're building a life for you, divine feminines, because ultimately you're a queen, a princess, and a goddess, and the divine masculine wants to make sure that when they come in, they can come in with absolutely everything. And I love it. I love it so much. What else do we have here? Um, Yeah, the hawks. Kind of crazy that I jumped a bit, eh? Because I've been seeing them every single day, and it's like I haven't been going outside, so I dreamt of it. And a hawk is symbolic of all good things, eternal life, past life, um, intuition, deep like you're just opened up. And I had a headache just before I started here, and I believe that's your crown, and it governs the pineal gland, and it just gives you a higher sense. Very, very intuitive. Again, all this stuff just comes to me. I don't look for it. It just comes. And most importantly, divine feminines, and what I love about this is a lot of you are standing in your power, and it's beautiful, and I love it. I love it so much. Standing in your power, you're putting healthy boundaries up. You're letting go of the desire. You're letting go of, the obsession of the physical unity, and you're finally standing in your power. And I love it. I love it so much. So what I'm going to do is I promised some people, they may or may not be on the chat right now. I missed them on the super chat, getting their cards. So I promised them that I would do their cards. And I'm going to start with Ellen Fortino, and I'm going to call it to my guardian angels for one card. And again, as many of you know, this can't be cheated. So whatever the divine wants to say, the divine wants to say. And I'm going to call it to my guardian angels for one card, please. Oop, way too many. And yes, I will be pulling cards for the collective too. I just want to honor the people that paid for the super chat first. So I will do individual as well. I will do as much as I can. As I said, as much as humanly possible. Here's this card for Ellen. And it's the balance card. And what I will say about the balance card is this whole journey is about balancing the energies, the divine masculine, the divine feminine energy. And Ellen, if you're listening right now, this message is for you, and you have to come within a healthy balance of that masculine and feminine energy. Okay, Ellen? Sorry I couldn't get to you the other day, but again, there were so many messages. Okay, so now I'm going to do Divinely Guided Soul, and I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for one card, please. My chair is squeaking here. Oh my. Shy, I'll get to you. And if I don't, I promise you I will get to you next week. I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for Divinely Guided Soul for one card, please. I have to move this from the... Okay, angel. So, Divinely Guided Soul, if you're listening right now, you're a divine masculine, thinks of you as an angel. You're a goddess, a princess, and a queen. And yeah, he feels that you're an angel sent from heaven. And I love it. I love it so much. So now I'm going to go to Shelly Viz. Shelly Viz, if you're here. Again, I do apologize for last week. I've never done a live before, and I'm still trying to navigate, you know, I'm still trying to navigate through this. I will get better. Um, so Shelly Biz, this is for you. I'm going to call it my guardian angels for one card, please. Mirroring. Mirroring. So Shelly Viz, this message is for you. You're mirroring back and forth. Be careful what you mirror. Be careful what you put out into the universe. We mirror back and forth. And yes, so you are mirroring each other. Eva, I will get there. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know how I can get through this as quickly as possible. Philly Psychic, if you could do me a favor, as moderating for me, kindly just keep track of the super chats, and I will, because I'm trying to catch up from last week's super chats. So again, Shelly mirroring, okay? Carmen A, coming to you now. Calling out to my guardian angels, please, for one card. Oh yeah, and today I found these again. Like I don't know, I can start a bank account with all these dimes. So for sure this is my mother, my father, and I think this is my grandfather because I jumped to my grandfather last week. There's been dreams going on as well. Thank you, thank you. Amber, I've got you on my list. Divine Alchemist, I will get there. Okay. So Carmen A, this is for you. One card, please. Sorry, that's two. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all so much. So Carmen A, the truth. The truth is coming to you. And what I will say about the truth is sometimes reach down deep within yourself and look for the truth yourself. Sometimes you have to go deep within yourself to get those truths. And if you ask for those truths will come to you. But the truth is coming. The truth is coming to you. The truth is coming to you about this connection, whatever it may be. Whatever truths you're searching for, they're coming to you. And I love it. I love it so much. Amber Kane, this message is for you. I'm sorry. I forgot you. I didn't forget you. It's just everybody goes too fast. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for Amber, please. And then after Amber is Vaughn Gray. And just for you that have asked about the collective, what I write in my journal basically is the collective. Guardian angels, one card, please, for Amber. Sorry, that's two. One card, please. Too many. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my. Sorry, Amber. Must be a good message. Oh my. Guardian angels, one card, please. Okay, here you go, Amber. Here's your card. Ego. So, two things I resonate with this card is there's been a lot of struggles with the ego, particularly with this collective group. And this is a tall, tall building, and our egos are very, very, very big. Just, divine masculine energy is full of ego. That's just the way it is. It's interchangeable, the energy. But what I feel right now is maybe you're struggling and you have some confusion and you have some doubt, and that is primarily your ego, and your ego is dying. There's been a lot in this collective group with the ego in the last week or two. A lot of confusion, a lot of doubt. And that's primarily because the fear that's going out to the universe because of this virus. And that translates back into you. It's just energy. You wake up in the morning and say, I have no energy. Well, we are energy. That's what we are. And a lot of this virus is putting fear into us, and no doubt, because it's in the universe. But that's what's kind of going on right now. Amber, I feel like you're going through an ego death. Um, Going to Von Gray now. Von Gray, if you're here. If not, this message is for you, because as I said, I will honor every message always. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels. So this is for you, Von Gray. 1111. Two things here with this card. Signs and sinks. You may be getting signs and sinks. Or you have to look out for the signs and sinks. Be cognizant of what the universe is trying to say to you. Sometimes we're oblivious and we don't even see the signs and the sinks that are there. But if this is any journey of life, period, you will get signs and sinks. You will always get signs and sinks. So just be cognizant. Look for the signs and the sinks. I love the number 1111. 1111 is such a profound number. And to me, this, if you're having questions right now, ask the universe for signs and sinks, and you will get them. You will get the answers that you need from the signs and the sinks. And lastly, I have Sangeetha here, and then I can get to everyone on this chat right now. As I said, if I don't get to you, I will absolutely get to you, because I'm not here to monopolize. A gift is meant to be given. And someone had made a comment, well, I watch this channel and they can navigate through and they don't ask for super chat. I'm not asking for super chat. I'm just saying that's the only way I can prioritize right now, because there's hundreds of messages. So Sangeetha, this message is for you. I'm calling out for my guardian angels for one card, please. I love all you guys. You're amazing. Oh, sorry, Sangeetha, too many. Okay, Sangeetha, this is your card. If, as you guys know, I can't cheat it. So Sangeetha, if you're listening right now, communication's coming. Communication doesn't always come in the way that you expect it to come. And, sometimes we're always expecting that knock on the door, that text. Communication can come from the divine. Signs, sinks, whatever. But communication is absolutely coming for you, Sangeetha. Okay, so let me get to all of you now, because I just have to honor, like I said, I do not, I really, really, really do not want to shortchange anybody here. So let me go down and see. Nest 711, saw 1111 today. I don't understand this YouTube, because it'll show me the messages and then it fades out. So it doesn't even allow me time to read the messages. So I don't even know, for anyone that's on live chat that can even navigate through this. Hope Westbrook, I love your laugh. Makes my day. Thank you so much. So many numbers. Christine David, Davidge, sorry. If I can't pronounce your name, I'm terribly sorry. Hey. So, I know I've missed some super chats because I can see them, but I was focusing on the super chats that I missed when I went live the last time. So, if somebody can kindly help me here, I would greatly appreciate it, because I really do want to honor your chats. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to, until I can get, information on those chats that are in the queue, I'm just going to call out to my guardian angels, and I'm going to go with the, what's kind of going through the energy in this particular card right now. I use 4 cards, 4 being my birth number, and I'm going to call out to my guardian angels right now for 4 cards, please. I can't. I don't. I do this for my own. Honestly, like, you should see me behind. I can't, because everything I write in my journal comes out on these cards, and it never ceases to amaze me. Okay, 1 card, please. There's so many cards here. I can't. Oh my. All right, you're welcome. Okay, thank you. Tap the screen to scroll back. Okay, well, so what I'll do is I'll just go through these 4 cards. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for that. As I do more of these, I'm sure I'll become an expert at it. I mean, You know, I'm an accountant, so I'll be able to figure it out. But I'm going to go through the 4 cards right now. And the first card is confused, and that is exactly what I just said. Many people, many are confused right now. It's part of the ego. It's, you know, confusion is part of the ego dying. You're confused about whether if this is really you or this is really your journey, and confusion is there. Confusion is and doubt is part of the journey. And that, I think there's a lot of confusion and doubt right now only because of what's going on with COVID and all the energy that's being put out there. So it's fear, and, you know, it's a pandemic, and that energy is going out into the universe, so naturally it's going to resonate back to yourself. And when that fear comes back to yourself, you're going to have doubt and you're going to have confusion. It's natural. What we're meant to do is we're meant to put unconditional love in the universe. Love with our hearts. Always, 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 always come from a place of the heart. Your heart will never lead you in the wrong direction, ever. The heart is actually smarter than the brain. It has more energy than the brain. So always, always come back to the heart. Love, 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 love. Let's push that love into the universe and get rid of the fear. And if we do, we'll probably extinguish the virus. I absolutely put this in my journal. I said this, unconditional love. What this journey is unconditional love. And getting to a state of unconditional love is not easy. It's difficult. It's tough. It's a tough endeavor. But unconditional love is loving freely without condition. And sometimes you get stuck. And, you know, I get emails all the time. Well, what is it? What is it? You know, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. And the reason sometimes you get stuck is the desire in your heart and the lust. And, you know, I get comments and people are like, well, desire is and lust is love. No, it's not. You know, I only relate things like the divine is the divine, and there's a multitude of divines, whatever you believe in. But, you know, desire is desire. And if you go back if you go to relate it to biblical Christianity, there was Adam and Eve. And Eve ate the apple, and that is desire. So if your desire for physical unity, you're desiring and lusting, then it's your ego, and it's not unconditional love. Unconditional love is loving freely. So, you know, I hope that gives you sense, or, you know, peace or harmony or whatever, clarity, whatever it may be. I'm a messenger here. I get these messages, and they're meant to be delivered to you. You know, either you hear them or you don't, you know? But that's what unconditional love is. One-sided. Many of you, and again, this has to do with this virus right now. You were all in such a good place. Such a loving place. And then this virus came in and disrupted the energy flow, the energy frequency, the love. And now you have this confusion, and you have this, like, it's one-sided. It's just me. I'm losing my marbles. I'm going insane. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. No, you know, it's not one-sided. If this is truly your journey, it is reciprocated. And I love it. I love it so, so much. This card, I love, 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 love. Courage. That's what we need right now. Courage. There's so much fear in the world with this pandemic that's been going on. And 2 things I resonate here. Courage. See this? See these 2 lions? I love them so much. Right here, they're standing, you know, hand in hand, or there's the male and the female. But what I feel right now is 2 things. This journey is all about fear. Fear of letting go. The divine masculine is fearful when they leave because they can't assess, they can't, you know, put all of this into motion, and they're like, this, I can't understand this. It's too much. It's, you know, that's just masculine energy. They can't, they don't understand the love, and they just go. but it's really, at the end of the day, it's the divine coming in and separating you, because you need to heal that heart and you need to come to that unconditional love. But what I will say is that courage is coming. Courage is coming within the divine masculine, and there's going to be movement. And I love it. I love it so much. Okay, Angela D. I'll have to scroll back. I'm going to do that right now because I have to give everybody their messages. So I'm going to give messages for, the super chat, and then I'll continue. Where are we now? I don't know how much time it is. Okay, we got lots of time. They disappeared again. What the frick, man? Okay. Anyways, I'll get this done. Come on, man. I don't have patience when it comes to technology. Sorry. Here we go. So shy. Will your DM come in? It's difficult for me to tell you that because the DM comes within you. But what I can do is I can give you what's going on right now, and I can give you a message from the divine right now. I'm not sure if this answers your question, but there's miracles. Two things with this. This journey is a miracle. It's a blessing. You've been handed one of the most sacred blessings of a lifetime, the most profound love of a lifetime. And it's a miracle. So, as I always say, I will never tell you if you're on this journey. I will never tell you if you're going to come into fruition on this journey. That has to come within. And if people are telling you this, I say this all the time. I'm here to debunk the dishonesty. Nobody can tell you that but you. But this is absolutely a miracle, and I love it, and I love it so much. I'm going to go here. Sorry, guys. There's more. I have to go to the beginning. I got you, Amber. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I got you there, Sky Cutie. Is there something that you want? Because I just see the super chat there. Is there a question that you want to ask that you need clarification on? Eva, I'm going to give you a card here. 1444, thank you so much. I'm going to call out to my guardian angels, please, for Eva. So 2020, a lot of things are happening. I put a video up, I believe it was on Saturday, how I predicted this virus and something catastrophic going on in the world. I predicted it before it even came. I'll get visions. A lot of the time I just keep it to myself because what I realized is people don't listen. But anyways, Eva, daydreaming. My nails. Daydreaming. I feel that your divine masculine is dreaming about you right now. There's been a lot of dreaming actually going on in this collective group, back and forth. But daydreaming of the life that they want to have with you. Maybe they're putting some wheels into motion right now. A lot of the time the divine masculine goes away, and they primarily because they have to heal and because they're putting things into fruition. And I love it so much. Emily, what's your divine masculine feeling towards you at this moment? I'll do my best here. Okay. See French. So Emily, try to see what's going on. Call it to my guardian angels. For one card, please. It's two, sorry. Holy moly. So, this is what's going on, Emily. There's some fear right now. I don't know. Fear with maybe letting go. Letting go of the physical unity, the desire. There's fear. This journey stems around a lot of fear. Let it go. You know, come to a place of unconditional love. It's tough. As I always say, it's a tough endeavor, you know, but fear is part of the journey, and divine masculine energy fear too. A lot of them run from fear because they can't take the intensity of the connection. But there's some definite fear going on here. That's what I'm feeling towards you. Well, what your DM is feeling right now is a little bit of fear. Because this is such a love so profound. It can't even be, you know, there's no word for it in the dictionary. And the reason why there's no word for it in the dictionary is because the dictionary is man-made, and soulmates, twin souls, it's soul, you know? So you can never, ever, ever depict what, you know, what this love is, because it's soul love. It's not man-made love. Okay, I'm gonna go back down. Sorry. Oh, I love you guys all so much. You're amazing. I really, really do. Oh my. Okay, so divine alchemist, what energy surrounding our connection? Thank you for sharing your gifts with us. Thank you for allowing me to share my gift with you. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels right now for one card. What energy is surrounding? These dimes keep going. One card, please. Thank you. Self-love. Oops, sorry. Self-love. Ooh, that just wanted to fall in my hands. So, alchemist, there's self-love going on. And what I love this card, because self-love is such an important element of this journey. It's so important. You have to love yourself before you can love unconditionally. And there's self-love going on. And once you self-love, you are a magnet for love. You have to always love you first. And that's standing in your power. And loving. And I love it so much. Okay, I'm going to put down here. You guys are amazing. My heart is exploding with love for all of you. Okay, what do we have here? The magic is in believing. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a card. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I wish I could acknowledge every single one of you. So I'll acknowledge you all right now by saying I love you. Yes. Okay. Sorry, that went down. Oh my, you guys are too much. Okay. Got that. All right. The magic is in believing. Here you go. Faith. Have faith. Don't ever lose faith. Always have faith in your heart. Always have trust in your heart. This journey is a test of one's will and a test of one's faith. And the moment you lose faith is the moment you remain blocked. So always keep the faith in your heart, and always follow your heart. If you follow your heart and you keep the faith and trust in the divine, everything will work out in your favor. I love it. I love it so much. You are sweet too. Thank you, Carmen. Sorry guys, I'm just going down here. You're most welcome. Okay, so we've got Princess the Cat, 444. Hi, energy check for my twin, please. 444 everywhere. Well, if you see 444, it's a sign that you're awakening to this connection, just awakening in general. Very profound number. I saw that number when I started awakening. Okay, so I'm going to call it to my guardian angels. Energy check for my twin, please. And that is for Princess the Cat. And here you go. Free will. So free will is exactly what free will is. You both have free will. You have free will to do whatever you want with this gift. You're handed this gift by the divine. It's like, here you go. Here's the most profound love. And you have free will to do with it whatever you please. So I always say that, again, it's free will. And I believe there's some free will going on, if that makes any sense. You know, free will has a lot to do with the ego as well. So there may be some ego involved. Always come to a place of the heart. Come to a place of the heart. Once you get to a place of the pure heart, you get to a different dimension. You know, you get to the fifth dimension. It's the most beautiful dimension ever. You know, it's love, 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 love. But we all free will when we get that gift, you know. And we, you know, we can endeavor the journey with love in our hearts, or we can just be in a state of, I don't know, confusion. I hope that helps. All right. Christine DeVige, I'm not sure if you want a message, but you're welcome. You're saying thank you, so I'm going to give you a message. I'm going to call it to my guardian angels for one card, please. Oh, too many. And then I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to do the divine masculine message to the divine feminine, and then I'll get back to the super chats. Here's your card, Christine. Fall. Not sure what happened here in the fall, but one thing I will say about the fall is I live in Canada, so seasons change. Fall is, you know, a beautiful season. You know, the things are changing, the colors are changing. Just look, I know this stuff sounds strange, but it comes to me when it's meant to come to me. Look within. Look within the color, the colorness within. And, you know, you're blossoming, and I don't know if you went into separation in the fall. I don't know. I feel like maybe something happened in the fall. The communication stopped. Again, I don't know. My hands are divinely guided here. So, you know, everything is changing. Seasons change. And just, you know, you are changing and you are evolving, and maybe things happened in the fall. I can't always put my finger on it, but this card means something, you know. Falling leaves, I don't know. Are you shedding something? Are you evolving? Are you, you know, changing? I have no idea. So what I'm going to do now, just going to give it a break. I'm going to give you the message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Thank you. You're awesome too. You're all awesome. And I love you all so much. So I'm going to call it to my guardian. I got a hair stuck here. I'm going to call it to my guardian angels for 4 cards, please. What if the divine masculine could say anything to the divine feminine? What would they say as of now? We live in the now. Oh my. I can't. We live in the now. We don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. Can't see the cards. Sorry. When I do it the other way, you can only see the cards, so it's just a bit of a mystery to you now, isn't it? Oh, alrighty, here we go. So I'm not cheating these, believe me. Manifesting. I'm gonna take these off for a bit because I'm not a glassware. Manifesting. So there's a lot of This is what you don't see behind the camera. There's a lot of manifesting going on right now. Manifesting about the life you're going to have together. Manifestation into the universe. One thing I will say is there has been a lot of fear. There has been a lot of doubt. There has been a lot of confusion. Primarily everything that's going on in the universe right now. Be careful what you manifest. Always come to a place of love. Love, 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 love. Don't manifest fear. Don't manifest confusion. Don't manifest anger. Because if you manifest that, anything but love, you're manifesting it back into yourself, into your heart, and you're manifesting it back into the connection. But there's some positive manifesting going on. And, you know, that's what we need to do right now. As a collective group, we need to manifest love. Love, 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 love. Get rid of the fear. Divine Feminine. This is such a beautiful card, and I love it so much. Some of you may need, are having confusion and doubt, you know? And this is a reminder to you that you are a Divine Feminine. And you're beautiful, you're a goddess, you're a princess, and you're a queen. You're beautiful. And your Divine Masculine knows that you're they're Divine Feminine. And they want you to know that you are their Divine Feminine. And I love it so, so, so much. Don't doubt. Don't have confusion. It's all good. Stuck. This card is not a very nice card, is it? But some of you are stuck right now. You're stuck in your ego. You're stuck. So with both energies, with the Divine Feminine energies, you get stuck because you love your Divine Masculine. This is, like I said, a love that cannot be defined into words. It's the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful love. It's past life love. Your souls come in, you have soul shock, soul recognition, you love each other so, so, so much. Naturally, you're going to have that desire in your heart, you know? It's natural, but sometimes that's what keeps you stuck, you know? The desire of wanting to be with them. It's natural. Believe me, I know. Been through it, done it, have the t-shirt. But you have to let it go. Let the desire go. Let it die. You know? And maybe that's the confusion. Maybe that's the doubt. Because you're letting the desire die. You have to. Trust me, you just have to let it go. Because if you don't let the desire die, you will be stuck for the rest of your life. And you will never, ever endeavor forward. There's so much, I'm going to say it, bullshit out there. You know? And you know, people saying, oh yeah, this is your twin soul. Oh yeah, you're going to come together. Oh yeah. How? It's not possible. You know, you are the only one that can do this. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to debunk, and I'm here to guide, and I'm here to pick you up when you fall. I get these messages. I don't ask for these messages. But, you know, a lot of it has to do with the desire. And just come from a place of pure, pure love. Desire is conditioned, right? I want to see them physically. Oh, I miss them. I want to do. That is desire. Loving it conditionally is just saying, I love you. And I have no conditions for our love. So let it go, please. Spying. Spying going on. The Divine Masculine is spying on you. That card always makes me laugh. And yeah, it's just, it is what it is. You know, it's nothing malicious. If you're truly on this journey, you're curious, right? I mean, you have a love that can never be articulated into words. You've been apart, and the divine separates you because you need to heal. But naturally, you're curious. The Divine Masculine is curious. And the Divine Masculine knows you're his Divine Feminine, and they love you. So naturally, they're going to spy. They want to see what's going on in your life. You know, they're healing. They're doing what they need to do, but they want to see if you've moved on. And they're spying. That card just makes me laugh. And you might be spying too, Divine Feminine. So I'm just going to scroll down. I'm going to do a couple cards here. I have to put these nasty little things on. Okay. Angela, I don't think I've done you, so I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for one card, please. And guys, please be careful who you listen to. Not everybody comes with a genuine heart. Here we go. just lost you. Oh, as you might figure out, I'm fairly animated. Okay. May I have a message from my DM? Here's your message. Again, divinely guided here. Maybe he's traveling towards you. This could mean so many, many, many things. You know, that's the thing. Travel. You know, traveling towards you. But traveling towards you could also mean that he is healing himself and his soul is traveling towards you. When you get, when you get to that state of unconditional love, that's the travel of love. But it could be the travel of love, or it could just be he's traveling to you. And I hope that gives you some clarity, and I hope that gives you some guidance. It's my chair. You're very, very welcome, Carmen Alicia, if I'm saying your name. Ali Mezing, please care for my beloved DM. Okay, sorry. Oh. Jesse and I, twin flaming for 4.5 years, up and downs, but we're growing and learning every day. Finally, engagement, possibly. Thank you, beautiful soul. All right. Excellent. I love that. Very nice story. I hope you get engaged. I hope you have matrimonial bliss. And, oh my gosh. Why? Sorry, I don't like when this happens. Okay. Two cards, sorry. I call it, sold this shop, please, guys, again. I hope that's how you say your name. I don't like pronouncing such names wrong. Calling out to my guardian angels for one card, please. Okay. Two things with this card. I always resonate with this card. Two things. Nature. Nature is such a beautiful thing. And when you get out in nature, you ground yourself. You get, you just clear yourself. You cleanse yourself. Putting your foot on the ground, hugging a tree, doing whatever. It's such an important thing. And I'm going to say this right now. Part of this virus has to do with loving the world and the world that we live in. But also, Lily, I see this butterfly, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And what I see in this butterfly, and I always resonate this card with the butterfly more than I do with nature, because the butterfly's here. And the butterfly represents rebirth, resurrection. And as you said, there's been ups and downs, but what I believe is your connection is going to rebirth and resurrect. And you're going to have all, that rebirth and resurrection within this connection. And I love it. I love it so much. I hope this helps. Okay, what do we got going on here? Alrighty. Okay, so we're almost caught up, and then I will do some more on the collective. Negmatua. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name right. I'm so sorry. Oh my. Okay. Can you please have a card for your DM? I'm going to call it to my guardian angels for one card, please. This card just fell out. Karmic partner. Something going on here with a karmic partner. This card never comes out, just so you know. Not when I do, my collective readings. But karmic partner could mean anything. It could be overworking, overburdening yourself. It could be addiction. It could be family. It could be friends. I don't resonate this karmic partner card specifically with a karmic partner per se. But there's some kind of karmic partner interference right now. And, like I said, there's not much more I can say about that. But something is interfering with the connection right now. So what I would ask is just reach down, go deep within, and figure out what that may be. And sometimes those karmic partners are there to teach lessons, you know? And sometimes that karmic partner is exactly there for that reason. But there is definitely some interference with the karmic partner right now. So I hope that helps. I'm going to go down. I think I'm pretty much caught up here. Okay, Sky Cutie, here we go. I'm going to call it to my guardian angels, please. Oops. One card, please. Fear. As I said, there's a lot of fear going on right now. What happens with the fear on this journey is it's a frequency that keeps coming back and forth. So as you get up and you get to a higher sense, that fear comes in again, that doubt, that confusion. The fear is primarily letting your ego die. The ego is something that we are familiar with. This ego is something that we're friends with. It's part of who we are. And as you let go of that, it is fear. Fear, 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 fear. As many of you know that have listened to my videos, there is a lot of fear on this journey. And, you know, right now, Sky Cutie, there's some fear. And I feel like, and that's what I've been saying, a lot of this fear is not everybody's fear. They're just absorbing the energy of the fear right now. But there's some fear right now. Fear of movement forward. So I hope that helps. So I'm going to take a break here where I'm at soon. Okay, so I'm going to give the overall energy as of now. And again, I want to thank you all so much for your love. I really do appreciate it. I think, you know what? No, sorry. There's some cards over here. Oh no, sorry, I cannot. G. So I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for 4 cards for present energy, please. That's too many. And again, thank you so much, all so much for the super chats, the donations, and everything. Everything that I do, I donate back into the channel. You know, I have this Google Pix 3 phone, and believe it or not, it's a Google phone, and Google is, or YouTube is owned by Google, and I can't even use an external mic. It's not, no mic is compatible with YouTube. And a lot of people say, you know, your audio is this, that, the other. Everything I do, I put back into the channel. Everything. You know? I can't believe this. Okay. Alright. I love this. I love it all so much. Sexual energy. You have sexual energy. Sexual energy is exactly what it is. You have sexual energy for each other. If you've been intimate on this journey, you've been cherishing those memories in your heart, you have that energy. It's natural to have sexual energy. It's not a bad thing, you know? But when you're longing and yearning for that, that sexual, relation type thing, it can become a little bit unhealthy. But there is definitely some sexual energy going on, and I absolutely put that in my journal today, and I absolutely did. This card came out earlier for someone else. Again, we all have to realize that this is a gift, and this gift has been given to us, and we all have free will. We have free will to do whatever we want with this gift. You know, some of us will just never endeavor forward because you're just trapped in your ego. But it is truly a gift, and you have free will to do whatever you want. That's what we live in the 3D world. We are all given free will. But what we do have to realize, and what we do have to understand, is that we have to respect that free will. And we can't force any of this. None of it. It's not a force. It's not something that you can manifest love. you can manifest all good things, but at the end of the day, the divine has a final say, whether you've endeavored the journey the way you're meant to endeavor it, but you have free will. I love this card. I love it so much. And the reason why I love this card is because you're doing it. Everyone that's part of this particular channel, this collective group, all of you, you're doing the work. You've awakened. You're healing. You're getting to your higher senses. You're clearing your chakras. You're doing what is required for you on this journey. And that's getting to your higher sense of yourself. And getting to that state of consciousness. And, you know, spreading unconditional love and forgiveness in the world. That's your higher sense of yourself. You know, not having conditions on love, not being trapped in that ego. And you all are getting there, and I love it. I love it so much. And lastly, clearing karma. So part of this journey is clearing karma. Clearing karma of past ancestry, clearing karma, family cycles. It could be so many, 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 many things. And you have to go down and dig deep. What is it that I need to do on this journey? Because you are asked of, you know, this is not, I always say it's not a Cinderella story. It's absolutely not a Cinderella story. You're not getting that glass slipper on your foot at the end of this journey if you don't do what is required. You know, you've been presented with the best love in the universe, the absolute best love. But with that love, you have to endeavor. And you have to come to a place of no desire. You have to come to a place of unconditional love. And you have to come to your higher sense, and you have to clear karma. It's a lot. It's a lot. And some of you might stay stuck, you know, as that card came out, because it's tough. It's tough, 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 tough. So that's that. So I'm just going to see if I have anything else here. And I do want to read some of your beautiful messages. 555 right now. That's my number. I love 444 and 555. And the reason why I love 555 is 555 is such a nice card, or such a nice number, because we have 5 fingers, we have 5 toes, we have arms, head, legs, 5. We have 5 senses. 555 is such a profound number. So if you see that, you're being blessed. So I'm going to do 4 different, sorry. I'm going to do 4 cards of what the Divine Masculine, just a different message, what the Divine Masculine wants to say to the Divine Feminine right now. I'm probably going to go over a little over an hour, just because I want to give you these messages. Aw, okay. 3 cards, please. Oh, I love it. Oh. Oh, wow, these are just flipping out. Oh, my gosh. That's what I was saying. I'm going to show that to you in my journal in a second. The word. The word. Okay, 1 card. Ooh. 1 card, please. And one thing I do want to say as well, and this just came to me right now, it always comes to me when it's meant to come to me. Some people are monopolizing off this virus. My ear's itchy. Sorry. So be careful who you listen to, please. This is not a good thing, this virus. And people monopolize off of it. 1 card, please. Oh! 1 card, please. Oh, my. Oh! Sorry. Oh. I have to get that card. It fell on the floor. Oh. All right. So I have to make it. Sorry. So again, as I was saying earlier, please stop questioning the connection. There's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of confusion, you know, and maybe this virus is, you know, meant to question your faith and your trust and your love. And it's causing doubt and confusion. Maybe that's what this is about, you know? But, you know, stop questioning it. You know, always come to a place of the heart. And as I said, the heart will always lead you in the right direction. And I love it. I love it so much. You never, you never leave my thoughts. Exactly it. You never, never, ever, 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 ever leave each other's thoughts. You know, if you're truly connected on this journey, you never leave each other's thoughts. And yeah, you're part of each other, really. At the end of the day, soul. It's so hard to explain sometimes, but we're all part of each other in the grand scheme of things, right? But you never leave each other's thoughts. I put this in my journal. Again, this stuff can't be cheated. Planning on taking action soon. So they're planning, you know. Many of these divine masculines, you know, they want to provide for their princess or queen. When they come in, they're coming in, and they're coming all in. You know, so they're planning. And I love it so much. And lastly, I can't wait to love you. Again, resonates with the planning. You know, a lot's been going on in this year, 2020, some crazy things, you know, but I'm foreseeing a lot of good things if you endeavor the journey, if you kill your ego, if you do all the things that are required of you. And I truly love it. I love it so much. And I'm going to do, I'm sweating here. Animal spirit, because I love these guys. I just love animals, period. I was at 7-Eleven today before I came, and I used to have half lab, half Newfoundlander, and I saw a Newfoundlander outside of the store. And I'm like, oh, I love your dog. And she's like, my dog is grouchy. And I'm like, what kind of a Newfoundlander is grouchy? I've never ever even heard of that before. Never. I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for divine feminine. How can a Newfoundlander be? I don't know. They're the most docile dogs. I'm calling out. These are hard to work with, so if one flips up, I will take it. And one flips it out. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Oh. Calling out for my guardian angels for divine masculine. No. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is so great. Okay. So I have transformation is beautiful. Divine feminines, you are beautiful. You're absolutely gorgeous. Number 11. 1 and 1 is 2. This chair is leather, so it's like I have to put these back on. 11. So we have transformation is beautiful. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is focused when butterfly spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts. Your now emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not on the challenges, stop talking to yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous, you will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy, so alight. Look around you and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, and including you. You're all beautiful. You're beautiful, 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 blessed souls, and you are rebirthing. and you are killing that ego, and I love it. I love it so much. So we have rabbit spirit here. Now is a lucky time. I've been seeing rabbits like crazy. Number 49, if that means anything to you. Or 9 is what, 13? It's shameful that I have to think of this because I work with numbers every day. But when I come home from work, I do not want to think about numbers. All right. So now is a lucky time. A sunny meadow calls, and rabbit spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warren into the light, so that you can participate in fertile and beautiful experience. It may be safe now, below ground, but the magic happens when you come out and take the risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with, but have no fear. Today is also a time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy rabbit spirit's sunny and prolific energy. At this time, whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes, really, when you are co-creating with spirit. So let new ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. And I love it. I love it so much. Butterfly, rabbit, super, super duper, 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 duper. And one last message to take with you as you depart today. Okay, Lily B, Aaron B, I think we could go. I will do one card for you, Lily B, after, well, I'll do it now, before I do this message, because I don't want to shortchange anybody. And again, I probably will be offering some form of coaching, you know, so to help remove the blocks, because everybody has their own blocks. Stay tuned for that. So I'm going to call it to my guardian angels for Lady B. One card, please. Oh my. Okay, one card, please. Oh. One card, please. Oh my. I'm sorry, sometimes it takes time. This must be a good message. There we go. 5D. So the way I resonate the 5D card is a couple of things. Are you communicating in the fifth dimension? The fifth dimension is the state of unconditional love, loving freely with no condition. You have to get to the fifth dimension. That's what you have to do. There's two people there. Or no, it's a bridge. Nice eyesight on me. Sorry. Yeah, it's, you know, the fifth dimension is exactly what it is. And I feel like maybe you're speaking in the fifth dimension right now. And get to that place of unconditional love so you can get to the fifth dimension. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm just going to give you one more, one more loving message for you to take tonight, today, morning, wherever you may be in this beautiful world that we live in. And remember, always, always, always love. And, you know, let's raise the frequency of the world with our hearts, our loving hearts. Taking this off. And I'm going to call out to my guardian angels for one card, please. And here we go. This is the parting message for you all tonight. But I do have to put these back on. So sorry. This is a favorable time for matters of the heart, a time for inspiration and healing. Our relationship blossoms Your heartfelt aspirations now manifest lovingly into your reality. I love this so much. The manifestation card came up. A time for inspiration and healing, relationship blossoms. It's a time for matters of the heart. And um, what I'm asking for all of you is just to put, some love out into the universe, and let's get that love out there and extinguish the fear. And if you love in your heart, we will have blossom and radiance within. And again, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the sense of community on your channel. It really, really warms my heart, and I love you all so, so much. And again, thank you. Have a good night, folks.